Welcome back to Project Global, where I'm back with my bullshit. Today we'll be soloing Grusha with a level 1 Provo Pass of all things. Terra Water, Apricot Berry to boost our special defense by 1 stage to survive the attacks from, what was it called? Falls from Swablu, the Mega Dragon Fairy, No, I'm completely blanking. I'm completely blanking on the name. Sandstorm, Body Press, Iron Defense, Pain Split, Max Evasion, Attack, and Defense. Defense up, Special Attack down Nature. Here's how the strategy works, right? We do need to do a little fishing, unfortunately. We need to use Sandstorm on a turn where either Froslass uses Tailwind, or on a turn where Blizzard misses. The reason Provo Pass is good is that it's got amazing physical bulk, just enough special bulk to survive one hit from Altaria. That's the name. And then kill it with Body Press. It learns Body Press and Iron Defense, allowing us to handle the offense side of things. And Sandstorm allows us to finish off Froslass. Terra Water is chosen because it resists all of Lucia's stab and everything that Beartic can do, which is the main thing we're going to be setting up against. And the Apricot Berry allows us to survive one special move from Altaria so we don't immediately die to that. Pain Split and Sturdy are the main crux of this. We don't need to worry a ton about Altaria if we reach it. The main thing is just getting past Froslass is pretty luck-based. That's really all I have to say here. With this, and I have tested before, so I know it works, albeit it can take some attempts. Every single boss except for Iono, which I think someone named Sadistic Mystic 11, or was it 16? Sadistic Mystic, I've mentioned him before, did find a strat to defeat Iono at level 1, I think. I don't remember what the strategy was. There's a special defense up. Yeah, I bet you never fought Provo Pass without you ever use. Now, from my testing, although it can be fairly subjective, the most likely time that Frostmoth will attempt to use Tailwind, if it's going to do so at all, sometimes it doesn't, is either on the first turn, which Sandstorm won't last long enough if we use it then, or is after 3 Pain Splits. Bro, what is this luck? This is the most likely turn for it to use Tailwind, so we're going to Sandstorm here. See, I was right. Now you may be wondering if our Water Terra is to resist attacks from Beartic, and Beartic also knows Earthquake, which will just send us directly to hell. Then why don't we Terra right now? Because if we Terra in the water right now, then Sandstorm will immediately cause us to commit die. I think the Sandstorm will kill here. If not, we're fucked, but I need the Iron Defense. I will say that that is the most likely time for it to attempt to use Tailwind. Using Tailwind there is by no means guaranteed. I have miscalculated and all is now lost. Never punished. Never punished in my entire goddamn life. Not once ever. Learn from my mistake, you need to use one more Pain Split there. Now we're going to get a shitload of levels. We're going to learn some moves. We're never going to use Sandstorm again, so there's no reason not to take Thunder Wave here. Rest can't hurt, but I don't think we need it. Spark is useless. Our main attack move is going to be, I can't remember. I haven't tested this fight in a few days. I think we Iron Defense and then Pain Split. I don't know what else to say here. I'm only got a cursory glance at the Elite Four. I think there's probably some way to... I think Spiritomb would be fully immune to Grusha's opener. Yeah, if we don't Terra here, we pretty much die immediately. because that Earthquake is quite effective. Yeah, it's just like the perfect combination of Pain Split, Sandstorm to deal damage, to deal the last bit of damage, and the power of Sturdy, and yeah. I've seen your damage Beartic, you ain't shit. There's really very little to worry about once we get past Beartic. We just have to get to max defense. We're then going to Pain Split on the Titan, who can't really do much to us. Again, the only really dangerous thing here is Altaria, because it's a special attacker and will kill us in 2 hits with Hurricane. Luckily, thank God, Hurricane has pretty low accuracy. Now, Beartic is her second most dangerous Pokemon, or sorry, third most dangerous Pokemon. For a split second, I neglected the fact that I'm sorry, I just can't talk today. I neglected the fact that Frostmoth exists. Now we're at full, and we're going to Body Press. Probopass is fucking insane, man. Don't ever tell me Probopass doesn't have use cases ever again. I'm not saying it's meta, but I'm saying it's got its niche. That being an amazing physical wall. I want to use one casually next time I play this game. I'm going to use a Probopass next time I play this game. Now, I know it says not very effective, but through the glory that is Terra, Grusha is going to make an insane misplay. Now, this is why we need the Apricot Berry, because that's the only way without, like, fucking something up that we can boost our special defense here. And that's what allows us to survive an attack from Altaria. Here comes the Hurricane. That was a 70% chance, followed by 30% chance. And it wasn't enough. Oh, fuck. That's actually quite bad. I did not realize that was a damage range. I don't know if we win here. The moral of the story that we have learned today... Please, Probopass, you've never let me down before. You dense motherfucker! Wait. Hurricane can miss. I hate it here. I'm posting this video anyways, out of fucking spite, because I've at least demonstrated the strategy, and at least that way I don't have to re-explain this shit. The moral of the story is you use Pain Split and then Body Press. Don't be a dumbass.